Hi, it's Carter, president of Constitutional Rights Pack, constitutionalrightspack.com. Go there, subscribe for the free morning newsletter and my equally free private personal email message every afternoon with the inside scoop on what's going on based in nearly 50 years at the highest levels of filthy politics in Washington. So, but I tell you the truth, the unvarnished truth, which is what I'm going to do right now. As you can hear, I'm at a softball game. Is that Americana or what? As a matter of fact, earlier I found a softball, not at this field, another one I was jogging by. And you know, watching this game, look at that. Look at that. That's America at its best. At its best. Yep. Race, color, creed, nothing matters. All matters, can you hit and catch the ball? And that's what America was built on, merit. Total meritocracy, which is wonderful. You know, watching, I keep thinking, I look at this ball and I think to myself of George Burns' song, I Wish I Were 18 Again, which I think he made when he was about my age, 78. You know, I wish I were 18 again. If I were, I'd be out there, not here talking to you, but I am talking to you, and what I have to say is important. I don't think there's any sane person of right mind left in America who really believes the tall tale being woven by the dark state about the attempt on President Trump's life. If you know anybody, if you find anybody, know anybody who still believes the lone shooter, moron lone shooter fabrication, tell them to give me a call, because I got some swampland in New Jersey I'd like to sell them. Look, this was a dark state hit. Well, no doubt about it. If you have any doubt, think of the excuse for not having the perimeter guarded by this Cheetle woman, okay? This overweight Cheetle woman. I would have asked her to get in shape before I put her in charge of other people in shape to begin with, but look, that's just me, maybe. That's just me. I jog and weightlift at 78. If you're going to be a fat slob, go be a fat slob somewhere besides where you're supposed to be training people to be in shape and on top of their game. Just an observation. But what she said was not only nonsense, the way she said it was a dead giveaway. She was lying, and she knew she was lying. Look up the quote where they include all her pauses and you knows. Well, you know, we had, plenty of, people, there, but, we couldn't put them on the roof, because it was sloped. You know, when I started out jogging just now, I jogged past a home where they're replacing the roofs. A bunch of, I can guarantee you, Guatemalans. My wife is Honduran, and she was able to point out and say, that's a Guatemalan, that's a Honduran, whatever. And they were standing on some slopes that I wouldn't stand on the ground, okay? So, but the Secret Service can't stand on a slope which is 90% less than what they were standing on. Maybe Cheetle, needs to hire some Guatemalans. There's the thought. If I were Donald Trump, my first official act as president would be to fire her so quick that her fat head would spin, okay? And then start seeking out all those who, from the dark state, who conspired with her. I believe, I'm just giving you my opinion, I believe she may, let me be clear, I don't want to end up dead or in the American gulag with the J6 prisoners, who, by the way, have now been there 2 years for the heinous crime of trespassing on public property. Not even private property, public property. So I'm not saying she was a perp. I'm saying there's something wrong with her story. It may just be she's covering for her own ineptitude, but there's something wrong there. Okay, let me make that clear. FBI and CIA, which we know the Supreme Court now allows to monitor and censor everything all of us say. Think about that for a second. So what we have is the dark state. Notice I'm not saying who they are. I think perpetrated a hit. very nearly successful hit. And now, to make matters worse, the investigation is being handed over to one of the worst liars and cover-up artists in American history, Christopher Wray, for God's sake. Am I saying he perpetrated the assassination? He conspired? No. Take it easy, agents. Don't grab your guns and attack my home. I'm simply saying this man is a notorious cover-up artist. He covered up the Hunter Biden laptop, I think, for a year and a half. He covered up Ashley Biden's horrifying diary, okay? He covered up the FBI's attack on the Catholic Church as domestic terrorists. That's what he does with that smirk on his face all the time. So, what can you expect? Can you say nothing? Nothing? And Donald Trump needs to correct that as soon as he gets in office. And we on our part need to make sure Donald Trump gets into office. The only way the truth is going to come out about this assassination attempt. And by the way, before I close, if any of you saw the vile little midget, Mengele Fauci, on TV yesterday, I'm sure you were as repulsed as I was, making light of what happened to Trump, saying it's all clear now, trying to clear it, make him believe he didn't need the bandage on his ear. What a vile little man. The man who perpetrated the worst hoax in human history. Horrifying, worldwide. There he is, the perp. And by the way, you little pink-haired androgynous wokesters at Facebook, it's okay to let other people have an opinion. It's okay. It's okay. The pandemic's over. It's okay to allow an opinion. Okay, just thought I'd throw that in. But we need to fight to get Trump in there. We need to fight hard. It's the only hope we have left for this Democratic Republic, okay? So don't give in, don't give up, don't give out. Stay strong.